Hello everyone and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, he's happy. I got a little thing going on here. Yep, there I am. Got a little thing going on here I wanted to share with everyone. I've developed a few cars. I know people have done this before, but these aren't theirs. These are mine. And I built these myself. See, we'll start with the big rig, and I'll show you the big rig launcher too, because these can carry a Kerbal. And of course, we want Jebediah out, and I haven't really pulled out any more Kerbals. Flying car, I will show that last because I'm very proud of that thing. And let's see what else we got here. That's a fail. Santa sleigh. I should just erase that. Transport truck, it's not really great. Utility Jeep, that's pretty nice actually. And I think I made one more. Oh yeah. Road Warrior, right here. I'll show that after the two big rig iterations. So let's get started here. We'll go with the big rig first. Alright, let's take a look. As soon as this finishes loading here. Alright, here we go. Jebediah's on board. Which it would not be really super awesome if I didn't put Jebediah in the driver's seat. And I've got the B9 Aerospaces installed, and a couple of other mods. I don't think I installed Infernal Robotics quite right. But let's get Jebediah out here. We'll get an EVA. He's back here in the back, in the transport. Alright, let's get him around here. Come on, Jebediah. You're taking too much time. Oh, come on, man. Every time I get the Kerbals out, the frame rate drops. It's horrible. Alright, he's going to run. Just a little. Alright, Jeb, let's get to the driver's seat. Come on, Jeb. Let's get to the driver's seat. Gotta put you in the driver's seat. That's the only place you belong. Alright, I think I have to get him around in front of this tire here. Oh no, I was wrong. It's been a little while since I put a Kerbal in this thing because I just test drove the crap out of these just to make sure I got them right and good. And the only thing I didn't do with this one is put brake lights on it, which I've got brake lights on some of the other vehicles. But just want to take a look at this thing real quick here. And turn on RCS, and yes, these do vent, so it looks like the smokestack's going on, and it's got multiple wheels in the back and steering in the front. The rear set of wheels a little bit further apart. It's just to add stability, and it's strutted to crap so it won't wobble everywhere. So let's take her for a test spin. I believe its max speed is 22 meters per second. I'm pretty sure. Let's get this thing going up here, speed here. It accelerates kind of slow because it's using the electric tires. Got our resources here. Maybe 21 or 22 meters a second is its maximum speed. I believe it's 22. And it handles curves fairly well, to be honest. It actually handles jumping on and off things fairly well as well. It's a good riding rig, is what it is. But hard braking will make this thing roll right over. Oh, 23 meters a second. Wow, that's great. I never really did pay attention to the clock that much. Let's get this thing stopped. Just wanted Jebediah to drive this one. He likes the big rig. Alright, now Let's go to the Space Center and pull out the big rig launcher. I'll even launch the missile for you. But I'm not going to pull that Kerbal out. I'm going to leave him in it. So, alright. Where's the big rig launcher? Here we go. And we're going to fly it or launch it. It looks just like the big rig, only it has a few extra things on it. Alright, now, as you can see, it's got some of the B-9 aerospace landing legs around it. It's got a beam with a rocket, with a stock solid booster, single rocket. It can fly 2 kilometers at its maximum distance. Pretty sure. So we're gonna watch this and put this away. We're not going to drive this around because it's just like the other one. And this one tends to roll over. So let's get the gears going. Alright. Get them opened up. What's going on? Gear. There we go. Open the gears up. This lifts the truck up. Let them fold out all the way. It pushes the truck up, so the truck is completely lifted off the ground for complete stability, so it doesn't flip over when you launch this. So, all right, and let's back up a little bit because it does blur out the vision. And let's launch it. So, the explosion is the decoupler there, and follow. Let's see where it goes. Boy, look at that thing fly. Oh, can it make it to the end of the runway? It's got a good range on it. You'd have to be really far away and dead accurate with this thing. Oh, that was beautiful. So let's go back. That's the wrong one. And back again. There we go. Gonna get this off the runway here. Pull him up. Come on. Come on, Bob. Alright, now I'll take the brakes off and get her out of the way. This one goes a bit slower because it is much heavier and it does like to teeter a little bit. So let's just get it off the runway and we'll pull another vehicle out. I should have hired more Kerbals before I did this. Alright, so it does drive around. You can take it wherever you want. So, oh, see, it likes to flip over. But the extra weight, it still does a nosedive thing when you pound the brakes. If the rocket was on there, it would just continue flipping over. But, alright, that one's out of the way. And the big rig's way over there. You saw how this thing handled. So let's go back to the Space Center. And let's pull another vehicle out. Let's see. What do I want to show you next? Show you a fun vehicle. We got Bob left. But the rest of these does not require Kerbal. Where's it at? Where did I put it? Oh, Dune Buggy. I forgot about this one. Let's pull the Dune Buggy out. Launch this sucker. Dune Buggy is actually pretty nice. May not look exactly like a Dune Buggy, but you know, I didn't take a whole lot of time to put these vehicles together. It kind of looks like a Dune Buggy. Kind of like a Dune Buggy Jeep thingy. Turn all the lights on. Something I didn't do with the others. And this one doesn't have brakes. Brake lights. There we go. Take a look at the Dune Buggy. You can put a Kerbal. Want 2 Kerbals? It'll carry 2 of them. Rear view mirrors so you can see what's behind you. Just fuel tanks on the side for gas. And this can go a long distance. It's kind of like a racing Dune Buggy. Let's get her up and going here. Give it a test drive. See how it handles. I believe this one can go roughly 22 meters a second as well. And I'm moving. Come on, baby. Come to me. Alright, here we go. Let's go off this hill here. Handles curves relatively well, but it will flip. Oh, don't flip. Oh, pop the tire. And it's rolling over. Oh, explosions. That's what you wanted to see, right? Yeah, I completely failed with that, but the Doom Buggy does drive around well. Put the brakes on so the wheels stop spinning. And, it does have brake lights. Look at that. You push the brakes, and the lights come on. See that? Brakes, light comes on. Pull off the brakes, stops. Yeah, I love that. B9 Aerospace lights. Tag them to the brakes. It's awesome. Alright, we're going to revert this flight because you get too many of these high... reverted to the hangar. You get too many of them in with the outside. It lags the computer pretty bad. I'm not the only one who's experienced that, having more than one of those vehicles out. There it is in the spaceplane hangar. So, alright. Let's see, Road Warrior. We're going to use the Road Warrior. This thing is awesome. Alright, Road Warrior. Where is it? Road Warrior. I think it kind of looks like the Road Warrior from the movie. The car, but... Give it a second to load. This is the most boring part of the show. Alright, the Road Warrior. This thing is massive. It's wider than the big rig and about the same height. But it has these sunbeam lasers which still work in 0.23, which is amazing. And it does have brake lights. It seats 4 Kerbals. They all have seats in there. You can control from the front or the back, left or the right. And it does have lights. Turn the lights on. It's got 4 lights on the side from B9 Aerospace and the stock lights there. And it's got brake lights. Put the brakes on. Brakes lights come on. Oh. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Click the brakes, and there's the lights. And turn these lights off just to show you. Alright, now, the reason why I called this one the Road Warrior is because of these sunbeam lasers. And I had to strut the crap out of it because it was wiggling everywhere, which was really annoying. Alright, let's put up brakes. See if I remember how to control this thing. 7? Yeah. 9. And I think 0 to... Yeah. Just light it up. Holy crap! Oh, how much damage did I do to it? Come on, laggy explosions. Holy crap, it knocked it over. I think I killed Bob. Oh my god. Okay. Revert flight. That way Bob can resurrect. I might have to recover the rest of these vehicles real quick before I show you the flying car. Alright, let's see here, to free up some laggy issues. Alright, let's see here, let's revert these, or recover them. Big rig, recover, launcher, recover. Alright. Alright. Now, let's see here. Or should I show you? I'll show you the utility Jeep first. Then I'll show you the flying car. Alright, the utility Jeep, this is actually the first one I ever built. Right here. And I think I put a lot more effort in this particular one. It's even got some stability control on it because it does like to roll. And it's got this little gate thing around it. It just looks like a utility Jeep to me. And it does have lights, and I believe I put brake lights on it. No. Oh, yes, I did. You can barely see them glowing. They're kind of hidden in here, but you can see them. It glows red when you put on the brakes. Alright, turn these lights back off because we don't need them. It's even got an interior light. I think I tied... Oh, that one. Okay. One of these turns the interior light on, I know. Maybe it's really just turn on the lights. Yeah. Okay. Thought I tied that to a different action group, but pull out the antenna, which I have tied to number 1. Retract and deploy the antenna so they can listen to the radio. And let's get her moving. I really should disable the rear steering on these so it would turn more like a real car. Stability control really does help it from rolling, because it does like to roll. And goes pretty fast. I don't believe... No, this is not my fastest one. My fastest one is a flying car, not because it flies. Land travel, it is the fastest. Let's get up to this jump here. Blazing 20, almost 24 meters. Oh, 23 meters a second. Downhill was giving it some more speed. Come on, let's get it moving. It's a long time to wait for a jump. Come on. Faster! Maybe I should put rocket boosters on these things so they go faster. See how fast I can push them. But anywhere like, I think it's around about 50 or 60 meters a second, these tires pop. So it's just not very useful. Alright, here we go. Zoom out a little bit. See that. Ooh. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. It jumps so pretty. And full stop. Look at that. I think we can leave this one here. And let's see, Space Center. Now I'll pull out the flying car. I'm not sure how many hours I spent making this thing. Actually took a couple of days to get it working correctly, because of the way I designed this thing. Come on, load up. Here we go. It can, and I've tested all this, it can take off like a jet. It's not very maneuverable as a jet, and it doesn't fly really, really well as a jet, but it can do it. It takes off vertically like a VTOL, and it has landing gear for this, for taking off like a jet and landing like a VTOL, because these tires don't like to handle a whole lot of power hitting it. They just pop. And I know about where my hover point is. And put on the brakes. Stop rolling. Let's pull the landing gear up. Alright, so that's what it looks like when the landing gear is up. You can't even tell it has landing gear unless you know where to look, of course. So turn the engines on, shut down the single engine, and just let this thing lift off by itself. The brakes on. Being patient. When it has landing lights and front lights, it does not have brake lights. Probably should put air brakes on it, since I do have B9 Aerospace in here. And that's pretty loud, and I hope you can hear me. Alright. Come on. Lift me up. It's the only thing about jet engines. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Stability. All that stability, I didn't use it. Take off beautifully as a VTOL. It'll move forward like a VTOL. Puts the control down a little bit here. I'm going to attempt to land it on its tires without deploying the gear. Just back on the runway from 100 meters up. Put on the landing lights to get an idea where we're at. We're high. Alright, so float her on down. Kill the horizontal speed. Level it out. There we go. Just let it float. Float on down. Should need those. If it was nighttime, definitely would have them on. And slowly floating down. I believe this is just below my hover point. Get that out of the way. I don't even know my surface speed. I'm landing gently. I redesigned this thing maybe about 3 times. I'm not flown it a whole lot because I'm not real good at flying VTOLs. But I just want to show you that it can land very gingerly. And see, 1.9 meters a second if you do it right. And if I had any idea how to upload this craft to the forums, I would do that. I'm not real heavy in the forums or anything like that. And kill the engines. Right on landing. Beautiful. Turn the brakes off and I'll show you how this thing drives. Pull this up so we can see our surface speed. This thing can get up and going. I think 29 meters a second is the fastest land speed this thing has, roughly. And I really meant to reinforce these joints and I forgot to do it because it likes to wiggle. But it's still increasing quite quickly. 24, 25. See if we can get it to 29 before it hits this jump. 26. Come on, baby. Turn that off. 27. Getting faster. Look at that. 28. Come on, don't make me a liar. There it is. 29 meters a second. Still climbing. I don't even know if it might get over 30. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Too fast. I destroyed a wing. I popped all 4 tires. Oh, that was a horrible demonstration, but it goes quick. So I guess this thing, these wheels cannot handle over 30 meters a second. And it may have been that it started pitching forward because of the control surfaces just pushing it forward. It's got a crap load of torque though. Let's see if we can get this thing to fly again. Alright. Turn them on. I'm gonna give it a flight of death, because I don't know if it's gonna roll on one side or not. There might be enough torque to hold it. Give it a little more throttle. Apparently, I learned how to fly this thing and not drive it. Well, there is plenty of torque, so you would never be completely marooned with this thing. But oh, there's a problem. There's a problem. Let's see if we can actually land this thing in its crippled state on top of a building. We'll go for the nearest building here. Not sure if I can, but I'm going to try. Alright, and down. Bleed off some horizontal speed. Slow it right down. And put on the brakes so whenever it's parked. Actually, let's move this side a little bit. Oh! Turn it off. Shut them down. Got it up here in its crippled state. Gear still works. And the brakes off so the gear can roll. And put the brakes on so it doesn't fall. Yeah. Even crippled, this thing can fly if you know what you're doing. I apparently know somewhat of what I'm doing. And I'm not good at landing on the helipad, because I tend to grind it up the side of the building and end up crashing horribly. This is actually really good compared to what I usually do with this machine. So, there you have it. An assortment of cars and this flying car, which I'm really proud of, even though I destroy this thing repeatedly. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You want to see me build any more vehicles, just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to do my best to build whatever vehicle that you ask about. I'll do my best. I can't say I can do it beautifully, but I'll get it as close as possible. So, thanks for watching. And until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease.